Okay, so this is the 2 week update. It's actually 15 days now, and I'm going to tell you the roller coaster of emotions I've had with this second hair transplant. We'll start with the pain. So for the first 2 days, it wasn't so bad. Still painful to lie on the back of my head, to lie on the side of my head. I couldn't do that for the first 7 to 10 days. From day 3 to day 7, it was extremely painful around the side of my head to the point where I just needed to keep taking painkillers, and I didn't for the first few days. And then it got too much. I started taking cocodamol. The cocodamol helped a lot, but I had to take that every 6 hours. And then from around about day 8, the pain subsided for a little bit. So yeah, that was the first difference I think in the first transplant. I think the pain was bad, but not as bad as this time. Whether it's because it was over scar tissue, I'm not sure. So yeah, that was interesting. Secondly, they've asked me for pictures on yesterday, so I sent them pictures. They've sent me emails and sent me WhatsApps to show me the washing regime, which is quite good on YouTube now. Shows the washing. I'll put some pictures up now to show you sort of like each day as it progressed and what the healing process was like. The scabs on the side of the head, they came off by around about day 5, so they healed very fast. The scabs on the top of the head, they were off even before day 10, so the healing was really fast, maybe with the sapphire blade. So I didn't have any scabs from day 10 when they told me to start washing the scabs off, which was interesting. However, as you can see, I'll put the pictures up now of the day, from day 10 to 14, and day 14 now, you can see that they've told me it's shock loss around the back of my head and on the sides. I really hope it's not over harvested, but I would love to hear your opinions on what you think it is. I'm not saying that you're all experts on hair transplants, but maybe you've seen enough hair transplant videos to realise what it could be. They've told me, or they've assured me, that it's absolutely fine, it's shock loss, and it might take up to 9 months to see the thickness of the hair. Well, you can see it actually on this line here, the thickness of the hair to come back. I can show you as well pictures of my older hair transplant. So I was actually looking through all my Google photos, and I found the side after 7 days, and there's absolutely no difference to where it was before the donor being taken to 7 days later. Whereas if I show you the pictures now of what it was like, or I'll maybe do a comparison picture to picture of what it was like before the hair transplant and then now, after 14 days, after 2 weeks, I can see a massive difference in very little hair showing on the side and on the backs of the donor area. The top does look quite good. I actually am pretty impressed with the top. It looks really thin now, but I think the hair's starting to fall out. We're getting to that stage where I'm now going to start losing all the newly transplanted hairs. But I was pretty impressed with what they've got. You can see the back as well. It's not majorly dense, but it looked really good. If I go back to the pictures, maybe of day 3, day 4, it looked pretty smart then. My head was a little bit swollen, but you can see that I think come month 9, I'm hoping by the time I've got all the hair pushing through, it should look really good. I'm just a little bit worried about the backs and the side, but they've reassured me. In 2 weeks' time, I will have a look at what it's like, and then obviously from 1 month, I'll maybe do like a 3-month update. But if people want more updates, sort of more regular updates, please just let me know in the comments below, and I'll try and do regular updates. So yeah, so it's now just a waiting game, I suppose. I've done everything by the book. I slept on the back on my little neck pillow the first 7 days. I can maybe I can show you the sleep that I got over the first week. It ranged from between 2 hours for the night to no more than 6 hours for the night, mostly 4 hours each night, and that was mainly just due to waking up and then the pain I was in. I was sleeping on my mum's couch with like the armrest, using that to lift my head up so it wouldn't touch any of the graphs. For the first 4 days, for the first 4 days, I didn't wear anything but open shirts, so I never had a chance of putting a t-shirt on over the top. But yeah, by day 10, it seemed to have fully healed, and now I'm massaging my head every day. They have told me that they must be watching my videos, because they did explain on a WhatsApp saying that they weren't happy the fact that I told everyone it was 1,700 for the transplant. That was a special price for me because apparently I wasn't happy with the first one. So if you are watching these videos and you are thinking you can get one for 1,700, you probably can't. Another thing, actually, maybe I do it next week, is I've started taking the Dr. Cinik pills. I'm going to go through what is in those pills because it's a bit different to what I'd normally buy, and the doses are different as well, and they don't really make sense to what he's given me. So that'll be quite interesting, especially if you want to buy the packs yourself, and whether it's worth it. He has given me a lot of the shampoo, so I will be using that to see if that helps. I don't know if shampoo helps. I don't know what happens or what effects that might cause. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting second hair transplant. But yeah, any questions, anything that I've missed out, let me know, and I will do my best to answer everything. And I might make a month update where I'm probably going to see there's going to be a lot less hair than there is now. So yeah, let's fingers crossed that this is shock loss and it's not over harvested. So I really don't want bald patches on the side of my head for now. For people who think that it is over harvested, what would you recommend doing? For me, I've looked into SMP. If it doesn't come back in 9 months, like they've told me, they've said 3 months, but it can take up to 9 to get the full hair back. But I thought it was always about 9 months for the top of the hair, not the sides, not the donor area. I can't find anything, I can't read anything about shock loss taking that long to come back. Normally it's back by 3 months. So if I do have the SMP, I probably will be looking to get money for that, because if they have over harvested it, then I'm not obviously going to be happy with that. If it isn't over harvested, then it looks like it could be a promising hair transplant. So we'll just have to wait and see, I suppose. Yeah, I look forward to giving you an update in 2 weeks' time. Make sure you subscribe, like, share the video. I'm going to share it around the hair transplant forums on Facebook. If you haven't signed up to those, sign up to them now because they're really good and they've got a lot of information, a lot of results. It's good to see. So yeah.